something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach.
You have to be careful what you say these days and who you talk to. Careful where you walk these days and where you walk through. Life is not the same these days, it's changing daily. I got to grab the truth by their roots like Alex Haley. Freedom of speech is what governments fear when the evil plots and plans have been exposed and made clear. Murder happens daily on these streets, chasing the cream. The youth chasing the dream they seen on the white screen. But who supplied the guns by the tons in our neighborhood? Don't blame the yardies. If they wanted to, they never could. This is organized crime designed to bring our decline. Bring the crack and the guns, so we wipe out our sons. I got to keep it real for the masses, the ghetto peeps who be struggling every day just to make their ends meet. Police brutality is an unsung casualty. Too many innocent are killed behind bars, a tragedy.
Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me. Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me.
What good is freedom of speech if hypocrites always lie? What good is justice if murderers always have an alibi? What good is a major label if what they produce is always right? What good is a conscious MC if he constantly smokes crack? We're living in a time when the truth has been erased, taken hostage by terrorists who want to rearrange the page. I watch the TV and all I see is war and tragedy, misery, evil done in the name of democracy. Bloodthirsty generals after oil and minerals, but they never get caught. They use subliminals, undetected words, make you follow like cow herds, hidden like passwords, complex like crosswords. Freedom of speech is only used by the brave, but used with caution, cause nowadays words can enslave. You can get locked up if you disagree with the regime. If you have a different view, then you're labeled as extreme. Be on your guard if you pray 5 times a day, cause one day you might end up in Guantanamo Bay. Freedom of speech is lost in the wilderness, hijacked by right-wing extreme ideologies. I'm not a psychologist, but I see the minds are taken, literally programmed, free thinking's been forsaken.
Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me. Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me.
When I hold the microphone, I cause explosions like dynamite. You might have heard of me, I've been around like Dolomite. I spit religiously, but I'm nowhere an Israelite. Contenders that compete are getting E and extra die. I'm bringing the light in the game like a torchlight on a dark night, shining luminous like the moonlight. Freedom of speech is what I teach and reach for. Equality for the poor, no one should be above the law. My crew stays humble, not trying to hog up the limelight. I stay lyrical and in depth like a playwright. Freedom of speech is what Malcolm X died for, like a member of Wu-Tang. He gave it to you raw and uncut, sacrificed his life, he died shaheed. His speech was medicine to man like black seed. Powerful speech was also Martin Luther King. We gotta keep reaching for truth, one day we're gonna win.
Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me. Freedom of speech is something that's hard to reach. Freedom of speech is what the hypocrites love to teach. Freedom of speech is a concept that's called in theory. Because of the freedom I speak, some people fear me.